Do both spouses have to agree to get divorced? Can you get divorced even if your spouse says no? That's a really common fear, especially if you're just starting to think about divorce. What if my spouse won't agree? So let's clear this up. In almost every state, you don't need your spouse's permission to get divorced. If one person wants out, the process can move forward whether the other person agrees or not. That's because we have a no-fault divorce option in all 50 states. You don't have to prove abuse or infidelity, and you don't need to show what your spouse did or if they did something wrong. It's enough to say that the marriage is irretrievably broken, meaning it's not working anymore and it can't be fixed. But, and this is where it gets a little more nuanced, there is an exception. In a few states, specifically Louisiana, Arkansas, and Arizona, there's something called a covenant marriage. These are rare, but if you have one, if you opted into one when you got married, the divorce rules are unfortunately a lot stricter. In a covenant marriage, you typically have to meet certain grounds to qualify for divorce, like adultery, abuse, abandonment, or living separately for a period of time. The idea is that the couple agreed to these stricter rules when they got married. But again, this applies to a very small percentage of marriages. For most people, especially if you didn't specifically choose or get pushed into a covenant marriage, you're in a no-fault system, which means you don't need your spouse to sign off to start the process. You may still need to resolve finances, custody, or support, but these are separate from whether the divorce itself can move forward. So if you're worried that your spouse might try to block the divorce entirely, they can certainly slow things down, but they can't prevent it.